Now, for our and finally story today, we hear from NPUA, the North Pole Utilities Authority. The North Pole sees one of the largest toy fabrication industrial complexes in the world, made famous by Santa Claus. Now, this means that the wastewater treatment operations at the North Pole deal with a wide range of industrial effluents, as well as the sewage from all the nearby communities, all the while operating in exceptionally cold conditions. Just for you, we had an exclusive interview with Mr. Nibs Grundelwort, who heads up the wastewater operations and was willing to walk us through the unique challenges that their utility overcomes every day.
So, Nibs, for the sake of the audience, who are you and what do you do? Who's Nibs?
Hello, Stuart. My name is Elf Nibs Grundelwort. I oversee all wastewater treatment operations at the North Pole.
And how long have you been in this role for, Nibs?
150 years.
Years?
Yes. I spent 325 years in the wastewater sector and 150 years in this position. The average tenure of our operational staff is 340 years.
Excellent. Well, now, the reason we wanted to speak to you is because of the unique challenges your wastewater treatment plant contends with. Can you give us a glimpse into that?
Certainly. We're a common effluent treatment plant. We have 11 months of stable baseload, but in the final 72 hours of the year, daily per capita toilet flushes go from 4.2 to 11.7. The network was not designed for this.
I mean, 11.7 flushes per day. Is that stress related? Is it the holiday season crunch time?
It's mince pie related, Stuart. Mince pies, the British ones. They contain a dried fruit paste that functions as effectively as a laxative. Every year we see the same pattern. We call it a catastrophic surge event.
Incredible. But let's talk parameters. I mean, most utilities struggle with rainfall or industrial runoff. I mean, you're dealing with a population that consumes almost exclusively sugar. So as well as the acute seasonal catastrophic surge events, how do you cope with this?
It's a nightmare, frankly. The influent entering our works can best be described as a syrup. We have to dose the activated sludge basins with sawdust to make sure the microbes are getting enough fibre.
I mean, hang on, dietary fibre for the activated sludge?
Yes. Essentially, our microbes are literally getting type 1 diabetes, and we're doing all we can to keep them going.
I mean, that's absolutely fascinating. So you clearly have some unique wastewaters and challenges. Is fog a problem for you? Do you have fatbergs in your sewers?
Well, we have one permanent fatberg. It's called Gerald.
You've named your fatberg?
Yeah. We originally called it the Yule log, but health and safety thought someone might try and eat it if it shared a name with the foodstuff.
Health and safety, got it. So why is Gerald permanent?
Our wastewater syrup tends to crystallize around fat particles, so we end up with extremely hard fatbergs that are mostly fog, but reinforced with sugar crystals that act like rebar. We discovered Gerald in a sewer under the newly expanded Naughty List Processing Centre, but we quickly realised Gerald was load-bearing and he had to stay put.
So you have a load-bearing fatberg?
Well, we have a load-bearing Gerald.
But surely if your crystal-reinforced Gerald is that incredibly strong, you've discovered a new revolutionary organic circular economy building material.
Yeah, it could be revolutionary, but operators don't get to attend conferences or write journals, so we just leave Gerald where he is.
Finally, Nibs, given all of these challenges, what keeps you going?
It's the children, Stuart. Somewhere out there, a child who's going to wake up on Christmas morning and they'll have no idea that their happiness was made possible by a functioning sewer system. That's how infrastructure should work: invisible, underappreciated, constantly on the edge of catastrophic failure.
Never a true word spoken, Nibs. So, Elf Nibs Grundelwort, thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Stuart. It's been a pleasure. And great time, and the digesters need their insulin doses. Goodbye.
Good luck.
Thank you, Nibs. I think my favourite bit in that was the elfin safety. That has to have been the high point, doesn't it? Anyway, there you have it. Even with their rather unique scenario, it is evident that many of the challenges that modern utilities around the world face are being faced by those at the North Pole just as much.